Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I am back with another movie review. Continuing on with my Halloween movie series reviews, we are going to talk about Halloween 2, 1981 today. Starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasence. It is my favorite sequel of all the Halloween movies. I still do prefer the first movie over this one, but it's right up there. It really is. Really cool movie. Just want to point out that if you haven't seen my last video, my editing software took a crap, so I'm basically going to be reviewing movies like this. I hope you guys don't mind the guerrilla style shooting, but I don't know what's wrong with it. I've tried everything, and so anyway, this is how I'm going to be reviewing them. But yeah, Halloween 2, we have a different director this time, Rick Rosenthal, who came back to direct Halloween Resurrection. Now, I 100% prefer this movie over Halloween Resurrection. I'm sorry. Trick or treat, motherfucker. You know? Rick, what were you doing? I don't know. This movie is 100 times better. But this movie was his directorial debut. I mean, he's done like TV shows. I think he did one TV show before this, and then after that he started doing TV series. Like, I think he even did like 90210, like the new one. But that's mainly what he came back to do. And him and John Carpenter, man, they didn't get along at all. John Carpenter actually thought he was ruining the franchise with what he was doing. But it was written and produced by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, so he did have his hand in it. It was intended to be the last chapter that revolves around Michael Myers, because then you have this movie, which had nothing to do with Michael Myers, but that's another video. So yeah, this was going to be it, right here. Most of the cast returns from the first movie, except for Nick Castle, who played Michael Myers from the first movie. This time we have Dick Warlock, who played Michael Myers, and he did a good job. I mean, he moves really slow and stiff. He's pretty creepy when he's just standing there. And he basically uses a scalpel with this little thing he's holding. He just walks like really slow and just uses that little thing. But I love the whole hospital setting. I mean, basically it takes place moments after the first movie. You know, Myers gets shot off the balcony, he disappears, he ends up, you know, at a neighbor's place and starts killing. Laurie gets taken to the hospital for her wounds. You know, Loomis is still on the hunt with the sheriff. He's still on the hunt for Myers. And then Michael ends up at the hospital, starts killing anybody that stands in his way. I love the whole nurse scene where he drowns her in the hot tub. He sticks her head down in there. It's a little bit bloodier than the first movie. I do like the kills in this. When it comes to the music, though, I don't know. I prefer the first movie by John Carpenter. He did a fantastic job with the score. This one has John Carpenter and Alan Howarth, and now I'm a really big fan of Alan Howarth. I mean, he did the music for 4, 5, and 6, and I do like his take on the Halloween music. And he also did this one with John Carpenter as far as the music, and this had a great theme, but it was different because it was performed on a synthesizer organ, so it sounded different rather than a piano. It had like a slow vibe to it. It's like it sounded more gothic. It really did. It had a featured song, Mr. Sandman, which I thought fit, and a lot of people say that it really doesn't. I think it gives it like a different mood. I don't know, like I like it. It's part of the charm. And it also, ended up being in H2O, Mr. Sandman. But Jamie Lee Curtis stated that she came back for this movie because she felt like she owed it to the fans that gave her, such high praise in the first film. I mean, they did, it set off her career. I mean, look in the 80s how many horror films she was in. I mean, Terror Train, Fog, Prom Night. She was really booming in the 80s. I mean, it really launched it. And so she wasn't really like contractually obligated like she was in Halloween Resurrection. But in this one, she came back because she felt like she owed it. And I'm really glad she did. I'm really glad she did. As far as Michael Myers goes, yeah, I liked him in this, and like I said, Warlock, he did a good job. Him and Deborah Hill confirmed that in an interview that it was the same mask as the first one. It was just tweaked a little bit here and there, which was cool. But yeah, so like this was intended to be the last one. Because let's face it, at the end of this movie, Michael Myers and even Loomis had to have died. Because Loomis shoots him 5 times. I mean, not to mention he shot him 6 times in the first movie. He shoots him 5 times. Laurie shoots him twice in both eyes. She shoots him once in each eye, okay? Myers ends up stabbing Loomis in the stomach, so he's injured. He ignites the gas and explodes with him and Michael Myers there. So, Michael Myers is burning up on top of being shot 6 times in the first movie, 5 times by Loomis in this film, and then 2 times by Laurie. I mean, the guy will not go down. So I think it's pretty much confirmed in this movie that Michael Myers is superhuman. I mean, he just gets up during the first movie, he gets up and he's walking around at the beginning of this film like it's not even bothering him after being shot 6 times. So, Michael Myers can withstand a lot. He really can. I mean, he was even said in a 1982 interview with Carpenter when he was asked what happened to Loomis and Myers. And he flat out said that the Shape is dead and Loomis is too. That's what he says. So, this was it. This was it for Myers and even Loomis. And, of course, this had the famous plot twist of Laurie being Michael's sister. Just like in Empire Strikes Back, when we find out, the second movie at that time, we find out that Vader is Luke's father, which was a huge deal. Just like in this movie, a huge reveal that they were brother and sister. So it gave him even more reason to come after her. Gave him a motive. But for the new movie that's coming out this year, they're going to completely ignore that. They're not brother and sister. So, which is a shame. I don't know. I like that whole plot. It just gives more of a reason for Michael to go after her. But I understand they probably just wanted to try something new and take it a different direction. But anyway, yeah, Michael can take a lot, man. He really can. This had a higher budget than the first one, considerably higher, 2.5 million, made like 25 million at the box office, I think US, but it did very well. And I really, fans were kind of upset because they wanted to see more of Michael Myers. They wanted to see more. I mean, when this movie first came out, I don't think it was received very well. And people were starting to say, where's Michael? Like, we need Michael Myers back. I like this movie. At first, when I was younger, I didn't, but I like it a lot. But Halloween 2 was supposed to end Michael for good. If I had to rate this movie, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Like I said, I love the whole hospital setting. I like the deaths. I like Laurie Strode. In this one, I think her character, she's more wounded than she was in the first movie, emotionally and physically. Because she's trying to get out of the hospital while people start dying one by one, and Michael just he's unstoppable with this little scalpel. He's unstoppable. Donald Pleasance, I mean, he plays like an even better role in this movie. He just everybody in general just did a fantastic job. But anyway, guys, what did you think of Halloween 2, 1981? Let me know in the comments what you think of this movie. And where would it rank on your favorites list of Halloween? Like how high would it rank? I mean, of course, for me, my favorite is the first one. But I think my ranking would go the first one, then this movie, then I think H2O would be third. But really, really cool movie. There's the old VHS. Good times, home video. Good times. Alright guys, so that's my review of Halloween 2, 1981. Thank you for watching this. Hope you stay tuned because next is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. And I'm going to be reviewing every single Halloween movie up until the brand new one that comes out in October. Going to be a lot of fun. And yes, I'm going to include the Rob Zombie remakes. I guess I'm going to be forced to do that. It's not going to be a pretty review, let me tell you that. But anyway, thank you for watching this. You know, subscribe if you have not. Really appreciate all the comments and support. I know a lot of you have asked if I've seen your videos. Yes, I have. I've actually watched pretty much everybody's videos that, you know, if you come out with a new video, I've pretty much watched it. I just haven't commented because I don't really have a lot of time. I just, you know, if I watch the video, then my kids are doing something and like they want me to do something, or I have to go somewhere or something like that. So don't, you know, just know that I've watched your videos. So anyway, this is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.